Hi friends, and welcome back to a wonderful episode of Butchered True Crime with yours truly, Jess. Yeah! I can't wink. Cut me a break. Okay guys, so today's story, we are jumping on a plane. Everyone got their passports because we're going to Germany. My arm looks freakishly long. So yeah, we're going to Germany today, and at the end of this story, I'm going to need you to tell me if you think this was an act of a person being a vigilante or no. I don't know. I'll give you my thoughts at the end of this video. But yeah, so we're going to Germany. So buckle up. Let's get on this plane. Bring a suitcase. We won't be gone long. No. And then, yeah, we're going to hear this crazy story, okay? Okay. Setting the scene here. It's November 14th, 1972 in Germany, okay? A mother's giving birth. She gives birth to this beautiful little girl. Her little girl, she would go on to name Anna. Anna's last name was Bachmeier. So, Anna Bachmeier is born. It's just her and her mom. And now, there's not too much information leading up to the story that we're going to get into. Anna's she's only 7 when all this happened, so I guess her time from birth to 7. So we're just gonna squeeze on in there. So yeah, Anna's born. It's just her and her mom, and we're in Germany. I probably said that 10 times, but just so you know, we're in Germany. Okay, so on May 15th, 1980. Anna is 7 years old. Her and her mom get into an argument. Anna decides to skip school, which right there is my first red flag, because I'm like, what 7-year-old is first of all knows about skipping school, but has a plan for it? I don't know. Anyways, Anna and her mom get into an argument. Anna decides to skip school. She leaves the apartment. As she's leaving the apartment, she comes across one of her neighbors, Claus. Now, she had been to Claus's apartment a few times because he had cats, and she loved to play with the cats. So as she's leaving her apartment, Claus, they stumble upon each other, and Claus was like, "Hey, Anna, you want to come inside and play with the cats?" And Anna, of course, is like, yeah, I'm skipping school today. I want to play with the cats. Now, I don't know that was exactly what she said, but she's 7, so I'm sure there was some excitement about the cats. So, Anna goes into Claus's apartment, and Claus, by the way, at this moment, is a 35-year-old butcher, which might be another red flag. I don't fucking know. Okay, so Claus decides that on this day, he's going to hold Anna captive, more or less. He would go on to hold her captive for several hours while sexually abusing her, raping her, molesting her, everything horrible, everything. After several hours, he would then find a pair of his fiance's pantyhose, and he would strangle and kill Anna. She's just 7 years old, man. Yeah. According to the prosecutors, after he murdered Anna, he would tie her up, put her into a box, and place this box on the bank, the side of a canal, and just leave it. Later on that day, his fiance would come home from work, and she would find out what happened. she found out what happened. And she was actually the one that went to the police and turned him in. Bravo to the fiance. Like, because no, girl, you don't need men like that in your life. Nobody needs a killer in their life, but like, your fiance should not be that person, especially a fiance who's out here raping and killing babies. She's 7. She's still a baby. Like, come on. Okay, so Claus actually had a history of sexually molesting children, a child at this point. There's one, a child, a 6-year-old girl, in 1973, for which, and don't be mad at me, because I'm mad about it too, but I'm just the messenger. For him molesting and sexually assaulting a 6-year-old girl in 1973, he received probation. Damn it, Germany. I'm not mad at all of Germany. I'm just, in this particular instance, like, as a world, we need to do better. Come on. So, while homeboy Claus is on probation, in 1976, he would get caught for molesting 2 9-year-old girls, for which he received chemical castration. So the chemical castration is basically like, they don't remove any organs or body parts. It's basically like your body's chemically modified so you don't feel the feelings that he was feeling. But then when I went and dived in a little bit more into this case, before he killed Anna, it says that he actually went like through a process of trying to reverse his hormones. Like, he wanted to feel those feelings again. Like, bro, this one makes me so mad. Maybe it's the mom in me, but like, it makes me so mad. So you're telling me this guy has got caught 3 different times now, before Anna, 3 different times for sexually assaulting children, like little babies. 6 and 9-year-olds, those are still young kids. They're babies. You know, had they done something like and put him away for what he did before Anna, maybe Anna would still be with us. Like, right? Am I wrong here? Am I the crazy one? No, right? Like, they should have done something before, but anyway. Okay, now we're going to the day he murders Anna. His fiance finds out, okay? She calls the police. My fiance did some really bad shit. You need to come pick his ass up. I would assume that's like how the phone call went. So the police come out, of course. They investigate. They find Anna's body in the box by the canal in a somewhat shallow grave, and they arrest him right away. So on March 3rd, 1981, his trial would start. Now, Claus would go on to tell the courts that Anna, who is 7 years old, seduced him and then afterwards extorted him for money, and basically her saying, if you don't give me money, I'm going to tell my mom what you did. She's 7 years old. Like, she's learning math. You think she knows about extortion or seducing somebody? Like, that's your reasoning, buddy? Like, no, none of us are buying it, right? None of us are buying this one. So, March 6th, 3 days into the trial, Anna's mom walking into the court. She sneaks in a gun. Actually, I'm going to scan down at my notes here because I don't know a lot about guns and I want you to know what she used, okay? Anna's mom sneaks in a Beretta 70 pistol. Claus is standing up in the courtroom. Anna's mom whips out the gun. She shoots 8 times. She shoots him 8 times in the back, 7 of which hit him and almost killed him instantly. So first of all, she's a good shot. Second of all, she then goes on to get arrested, which I guess, like they have to go through the motions. So I get that part. I get that part. So Marianne, Anna's mother, she's arrested. Okay. They're investigating everything. On November 2nd, 1981, her trial starts. Now, at first they were charging her with murder, but her lawyers and the prosecution, they're going back and forth, like, because I'm sure they, even as humans, they're like, she's a mom and she was pissed off at what this scumbag did to her daughter. So the courts, her team, and the prosecution, they're going back and forth for roughly 28 days. And they eventually agree on manslaughter, which she pleads guilty to. So she would go in for her sentencing, which would be 6 years in prison. She only served 3 years, and then she was released. This is where I'm like, I don't know. As a mother, the mother in me, I get it. I totally get it. The pain, I haven't experienced it, but the pain a parent must feel losing a child, like, I don't ever want to imagine, but I imagine, I like the anger and just, her daughter's not here anymore. Why is he allowed to be here, living and breathing on earth? So, yeah, she served 3 out of a 6-year prison sentence. She was released. In September of 1995, she actually went on a talk show to more or less explain herself. And she's like, I carefully thought about it, and I decided to do it. Because I in this instance, I was going to be the law. Like, I was going to be the law. You took my daughter, so now I'm going to take you from this earth. And she also said that she did it so he wouldn't hurt any more children. I mean, look at the charges he had previously, and he basically got a slap on the wrist. So had he been charged way harsher for those crimes earlier before Anna, maybe this would have never happened to Anna. Like, we have to take all that into consideration. So, yeah, she would go on to explain herself and exactly why she did it. And then she went on to live for about 1 more year. And in September of 1996, she actually would pass away from pancreatic cancer. So she's no longer with us as well either. In this, I was like, oh, my mama heart. She is actually buried in the same grave as Anna. She's buried right with her baby. And I think that's the sweetest thing ever. Anna shouldn't have had to die, but I think that's the sweetest thing ever. So I know this was a quick case, a quick video, but I want to know your thoughts. Do you think that all this was justified? Was this an act of vigilantism? I don't know if I said that right. I was practicing saying it, and I felt like I was butchering it. But do you think she was a vigilante in all of this? My thoughts? Yes. Yes. As a mother, if anyone would hurt my child, I would probably do the same thing. Honestly, if I'm being totally honest here, I would probably do the same thing. I understand. I know there's many cases like this where a parent's child gets hurt, harmed, killed, and the parents go after and end up hurting or killing their child's murderer, harmer. So I get it. I agree. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts because, this is an open discussion. If anyone doesn't agree, I would love to hear everybody's thoughts. Yeah. I want to hear what everyone thinks on this. I know there's a lot of cases of vigilantism out there, and, some might be justified, some might not be not justified, but how are we all feeling about this, This world is crap sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, I really hate it here with all this hurting of the babies and children, and I hate it here sometimes, but I also love it here so much. So let me know your thoughts. We're going to pause real quick because while we're pausing, I want you to go and subscribe to this channel. Me and Christian are putting out a lot more content, which we know you guys love. We've been getting great feedback, which we're so appreciative of. And so, yeah, pause. Are you doing it? Are you subscribing? Are you also liking this video? Likes help us a lot too, guys, please. So please like our videos if you like them. And we thank you so much, so much for coming to our channel, watching our videos. And yeah, please check out our Instagram page at butchered_true-crime. I will link it right here. And I will also link it in the description. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for everything. We really, really, truly love your support. And we love doing this. So we hope you guys love listening to all of this, listening to our faces, listening to our voices, So yes, please leave me your thoughts. And thank you so much for watching this video. And yeah, we hope to see you next time. Thank you so much, friends. Bye.